joining our program today.
Well, nice to see you, you know.
Yes, first of all, I would like to ask a question about the performance of the MPF, because we know in the first half of this year, the 300 investment fund of the MPF lost about an average of 9%. Do you think that is a bad news to the employee?
Well, certainly it cannot be good news to the employee, but I think the employees should take a longer perspective. The MPF is a retirement fund lasting over the whole career of employees. So it could go on for 30, 40 years. So one has to take a long-term perspective. And in fact, if you accumulate investment at both high and low tides, hopefully you will average out over time.
Well, last year you have complained some of the MPF provider may be charging some fee too high.
Yes.
So I think 1 year on, some of them already cut down the fee. But as I can see, most of the fund actually are the capital preservation fund or only the money market funds.
Right.
Are you disappointed?
Well, I think so. I certainly believe that this is only a beginning. And the answer is yes. I do hope that there will be further fee reduction, particularly as the fund continues to accumulate. So over the next period, my colleagues and I at MPFA will be doing more to induce more fee reduction. And in particular, we have proposed to the government to allow employees to be able to move their investments among various trustees. Hopefully when that piece of legislation comes into force, then market force would force further fee reduction.
Well, what do you think are the major challenges ahead of the MPFA?
Well, we want to do 3 things in the long term and 1 in the interim. The 3 major efforts in the longer term would be, number 1, as you have said, further reduction of fees and charges. Second is education of the public. Now, when the new legislation on employees' choice comes into force, it would be necessary for the employees to possess more knowledge so that they would then be able to make wise choice of the many funds that are around, you see. And the MPFA hopes that we will be in a position to provide the employees with more information and more public education in that regard. The third major area we like to concentrate on is enforcement. There are currently various breaches of the MPFA ordinance, such as non-contribution by the employers, such as withdrawal of funds prematurely by making perjuries and so forth, and we would be strengthening the enforcement action. Now, the one immediate challenge for the MPFA is to complete the government-proposed $6,000 injection exercise satisfactorily. In order to do that, we have to deal with about 5 million accounts in the next month. And to have that system set up and to have the whole exercise done properly is quite a challenge as well.
So what about future? Will you leave City Pacific sometime, maybe John become a government minister or a financial secretary?
Well, I don't think I'm qualified in the first place. And then secondly, I'm pretty happy where I am, working full-time for City Pacific, but at the same time contributing to the community through my public service. And I'm quite contented with what I'm doing now. So I have no plan to make changes.
Thank you very much for joining our program today.
Thank you. Thank you.